All right, now tonight, the fight against draconian vaccine mandates continues. A self-described Freedom Convoy of nearly 50,000 truck drivers, now stretching 45 miles in Canada. They are protesting the country's very strict vaccine mandates, and people lining up in the streets to support the truckers, rightly so. Here to explain, two of the truck drivers in the convoy, Harold Jonker is with us, and Chris Barber. By the way, are you both in your truck? I'm looking at you guys. Looks like you're both in your truck.
Yes, I'm sitting in my truck. Yes.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys, and I'm speaking very broadly for Canadian truck drivers, American truck drivers. Without you guys, everything we buy, every store we go to is not there. And I know it's a hard job. You put in endless hours. You got to stay awake. It's tough. I happen to know a lot of people in the trucking business. They're friends of mine. And Chris, I'll start with you. And I got to tell you something. There's not a single driver that they know that wants to get the vaccine. You work mostly alone. You know, you can wear a mask around other people. But even if you're fully vaccinated, you're still getting COVID. Even if you're boosted, you're still getting COVID. Even if you already had COVID, you can still get it again. So what's the point?
Laws don't make any sense anymore. I think from what we're seeing out here on the highway, the people standing on the side of the roads, they're done with this mandate. They want these mandates and all this stuff to be over. They want life to get back to normal.
Yeah. And Harold, let's get your take.
Yeah, basically what I think the public's starting to realize is, yeah, this is false. This is not a narrative that's going to be good for anything. And it's going to affect Canadians and Americans. Like, 20% of truck drivers not crossing the border. That's 250 million pounds per day that isn't going back and forth in between our two countries. So this is, and it's not even about just the truck drivers. We have nurses off working. We have police that are actually in our convoy with us. This is about the freedoms for not just Canada, but for the world.
You know, I love the support we're showing, all the people that are lining up to support you guys, Chris. And, you know, listen, you get paid by the job. You get paid by the mile. So you're giving up a lot financially to make this statement, as are the 50,000 truckers that are aligned with you. How long are you willing to go with this?
Well, we've booked hotel rooms for 10 nights when we get to Ottawa tomorrow. I guess we'll reevaluate after that. We're not planning on leaving until the mandates are lifted for cross-border, for masks, for the COVID vaccine passport, no matter what it is. Canadians are tired of it.
You know, and Harold, have you heard from any of your American counterparts? Because I'll tell you right now, 2 weeks, no trucks, no deliveries. It will shut down Canada's economy, and it would shut down America's economy. And I actually think you guys have the power to force the change that you're looking for. I really do.
Yeah, and that's what is so huge about this is the support's there, and it's going to affect groceries, product, and when we talk to our customers that we haul out from the U.S., they're concerned that they're already kind of scrambling for trucks. We're scrambling for trucks to get train parts moved out of Pennsylvania up into Hamilton. It's already happening. And I got 14 of my trucks sitting here that would love to be working.
Are you guys willing to go as long as it takes to get this done? And do you have any predictions? Harold, we'll start with you on this one. Do you have any predictions if American truckers are now looking at what you're doing in Canada and will join forces with you? Because if they do, my prediction would be, if you're willing to hold out long enough, you guys will win.
Yeah, and I think that's what our governments are not realizing is my home is right behind me.
Yeah, every store I go to, everything I buy is because you guys are willing to put in the long hours and the hard work to get every product delivered to every store so that we conveniently live our lives. And I don't think you get enough credit or thanks for it, and I want to thank you both. Up next, enough is